What's up? This is all from a phone, and guys, today I wanted to start off by sending out my condolences to the Barrios family. If you guys did not know, or maybe you did know, maybe you're on the Corolla forums and you've seen it, but there's a guy, his name was Papo Post Barrios. He used to make these. Um, I actually bought mine from him, and 2 days ago he passed away in a car accident in Puerto Rico. I just wanted to start off this video just sending out my prayers, condolences to the family, and to tell you guys that he was loved within the Toyota community, and that for us he'll always be a Toyota guy, and we're really sorry for your loss. We'll be praying for you guys, um, and just wanted to show you guys some love and tell you guys that he was loved within the Toyota community. Alright guys. Alright guys, so I just wanted to start the video off like that just to um, send my condolences to the family. It's a tough time right now, honestly. Um, it sucks to lose somebody in the car community like that, and I just wanted to set some time aside just to, for one, thank the family for um, having such an awesome person in life, and also send the hugs and condolences and prayers sent out for you guys. It's gonna be tough, but it's always good to hear that a person was loved, and he definitely was loved within the Corolla community and the Toyota community. So we just wanted to start off the video like that. But anyways, let's start off to the point of this video, and that is, I've been getting a lot of, hey man, where did you get this? Hey, where did you get that? So I kind of wanted to make a video, guys, so that you guys can come back and just look at the description. I'm going to leave links in the description of where you guys can get all of this stuff. That way, if you ever need anything, you can be like, hey, yeah, that's right. All from a phone, made a video about it. I'm going to go look at it. And you don't have to have questions. You guys just have a source of where to get it. So first off, I get a lot of questions about the shifter that I have. I made a video on this and I left it in the description, and the guy's name is Alan that does these. He's in the UK, and he does have a Facebook, and I will post the link in the description. It's a very nice piece, guys. I love this thing. I do live in Florida, so it does get hot, but not to the point where you can't drive. So keep that in mind. If you do live like in a warm state, it's gonna get hot. So I love how it looks. It's pretty cool, and it's got an awesome feel. Like the throws, it feels way better with that on there compared to stock. So that is where I got that. And this little thing right here, guys, I got that on eBay as well. It's very easy and simple to install, but I thought it was pretty cool because it's just a USB port. So I'm going to leave also a description, in the description, I'll leave a link to where you can get one of those, and it replaces your regular socket. Some cars, I know that some cars come with a lighter. In the US, we didn't get them with the lighter. We just got them with the socket for your chargers. So I switched it for that. Just out of convenience, it's nice to have. And that's where I got that, on eBay. Another thing that is upgraded in this car, if you see when I turn on my lights, those lights are white. Even the buttons here come on white. This one, for some reason, I gotta change it out. It's every once in a while, like I can even hear it like rattling in there. I just gotta replace or put it back to its spot. But anyways, those are called T5 instrument cluster bulbs. I'm also gonna leave it in the description, guys, where you can get it. It's very simple to do. I do not have a video on how to install those, guys, but there are tons of videos on YouTube This is not going to be an install video, so I'm just going to go right through the parts that I have and where you can get it. So yeah, T5 instrument cluster bulbs. Those are LED, white LED instrument cluster. Again, you can get them on eBay. I'm going to leave it in the description. So next, the radio, doubled in. Guys, literally how I found this radio was I put doubled in radios, and I went through all the doubled ins they had. You guys can do the same thing if you like this specific style. I made a video also on this where you can see the name, but it's a very generic. There's like 5 different companies that look exactly like this. Mine, I forgot the name. I would have to look at the video. But one thing you do need to know about these guys, if it's made in the US, you can buy a doubled in kit and it will fit just fine. So like if you get a Pioneer or, you know, something like that, that's very US made, pretty much name brand stuff, if you get that and a doubled in kit, it's going to fit perfectly fine in here. But if you get something that's Chinese, that's doubled in, or, you know, something that's made in Korea or something like that, a doubled in kit will not work. Okay. So what I did is I got a doubled in kit, but I broke it on the ends here, on all 4 ends, and I used the corners to put in here, and I literally glued the ends in there. So like they're pretty tight in there. And then I got the bottom piece and I glued it down in here. You just got to be very careful, guys. I even painted these just so it looks a little better. And it looks, I like how it looks. It looks pretty, pretty stock, honestly. So just note, if you do buy a doubled in that is like Korean made, Chinese made, or anything like that, you are going to have to modify your kits. So it can be done. Obviously, you see mine. But just know, you're going to have to modify the kit. So that, again, on eBay, just type in doubled in, and I will literally put what you need to type in on eBay on the description. So next, let's see. In the car, I'm trying to think. Okay, so another thing, the cutout. Since I'm already in here, the button I have for the cutout is under here. If you guys have never seen it before, they have, it's kind of like a remote. You see it there. It's like a remote control. I literally put a sticky tape on it. It has a battery on the inside of the remote to keep it on. You know, literally have to rip it off and retape it once the battery goes dead. But it hasn't gone dead on like all the years that I've owned it. And the actual module for it with the wiring is in here. I use the socket that's in here as my powering for that, and then I ran the line through here all the way to the bottom where the O2 sensor is, ran it down and to the cutout. So that cutout also on eBay. You guys are gonna find out there's a lot of stuff on this car from eBay. There's not a lot of support for this car, guys. So most of the stuff that I'm getting is off of eBay. So, but again, I will leave the description in the description where you can get it on eBay. So that is it for inside the car, I believe. I already said the shifter, the lights. Let's go on the outside so you guys can see the rest. Alrighty. So guys, I'm just gonna do the stuff that people ask mostly, like all the questions that people ask the most. Let's start on the top of the car, the shark fin. I will leave it in the description where you can get that. I mean, guys, this is really easy stuff here. You just go put shark fin antenna and purchase one. This one I believe was like for a Ford Explorer. I got it because it was bigger than the other ones. I thought it was pretty cool looking. So I got an oversized one just for that. And eBay again. It's just eBay all day. And then my first gen Altis lights, those also on eBay. And the Altis spoiler also on eBay. You guys, when you put these in, they are not going to fit exactly over the holes. So just note, if you have a car that doesn't have a spoiler, it'd probably be best to use that bumper, that trunk, because I had to make holes, and then I had to cover holes that were there for the old spoiler, and on that side as well. What I did, I just took pretty much some push tabs for like interior and stuff like that, and I siliconed all the way around it, pushed it down, and it's nice and sealed for water, so water doesn't get in there. And I did that for all the holes, and honestly, it doesn't look bad from from far away. Nobody's gonna see that. But yeah, so that is where I got that. Now, towards the front of the car, I get a lot. I'm talking about a lot of questions about this thing. Everybody always thinks it's part of the grill, but it's not part of the grill. This comes separately. And guys, it is kind of difficult to find that. I'm literally probably gonna buy like a couple more just to have, just in case it falls off, because it's not that easy to find. The way that I found it is I Googled Vvtli emblem, and then I went to images. And once you find the image of a Vvtli emblem, you click on it, and it will direct you to the site where they sell them. So I'm going to leave a link of that website so you guys can have it and have, like, it's a legit emblem, like a really nice legit emblem. So if you guys want that, just like I said before, in the description I will have the link to that. I also get a lot of questions about the lip. Okay, this is an STI 04 to 05 STI front lip. Guys, that lip is not straight bolt on. Okay, you guys are gonna have to mold it to the bumper. What I mean by molding is, like, pretty much you have to cut off two pieces on the actual lip when you get it. You'll see why, and you pretty much either bolt it or zip tie it. I zip tie mine because honestly, if you bolt it, it'll break the lip if you hit anything hard enough, and I'd rather break a zip tie than the actual lip. So I zip tie mine up. So that is where you get that. And the headlights, guys, I got those not refurbished. When I first got the car, I started to refurbish them, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna spend the money and get new lights, because they're only $110 brand new. And this was when I first purchased the vehicle, and as you can see, they've lasted and look great still, and I've owned the car for almost 4 years. So again, eBay, I don't know if I'll leave the link because that's pretty easy, guys. But you know what? I'm just going to leave the link for everything. That way you guys have it, and there is no excuses. Next. Alrighty. The 3-inch intake. R9K has a partnership with PPE, or you can go directly through PPE to get this, but I'm going to leave a link in the description of R9K's email, and you can get it through that. Okay, just shoot him an email, say that you want to get a PPE intake and headers as well. He has like the Redliner intake, which is pretty much the R9K special, not intake, headers. I don't know, he was with the developers of PPE, and they made an R9K edition. So if you want to get that, you can also email him through that email, and he will start the order for you. Another cool little thing that I got in the car is the gold cap. Again, on eBay. I will leave it in the description. And I don't know what the count is at of me saying I will leave it in the description, but I'm pretty sure it's high, so I'm going to stop saying it. I'm sure somebody started counting already. So, another thing under the hood, my transmission. Guys, Armstrong Racing is the guy that built my transmission. He does an awesome work. He is at the moment, I don't think, taking any more orders for transmission rebuilds. He more than likely will in the future, but that transmission, if you have a transmission that wants to get rebuilt, shoot him an email anyways. I'm gonna put his stuff or his link, his email in the description as well. That way you guys can just make contact with him and he'll tell you yes he can do it or no he can't. But I want to let you know who did it, because honestly there's not very many trustworthy people to do stuff like this. You want to make sure that it's done by somebody who is professional and knows what they're doing. So I definitely trust him with this stuff. If you guys, like, again, have a C60 that needs rebuilt, I'm not sure he can do it right now, but in the future, keep him in mind. So on to the next thing. You see that white thing right there? That is a thermal gasket for the throttle body. That also on eBay. I almost said it. So yeah, eBay. I'm gonna leave the description. I'm gonna leave the link in the description. I also have a phenolic gasket. I don't know if you can see it from in here, but it's pretty much a gasket that's in between the intake manifold, also on eBay. And under the hood, okay, obviously the engine, anything that had to do with the engine, pistons, cams, all that stuff was from Monkey Wrench Racing. So go to monkeywrenchracing.com and check out all the cool stuff that they have for this car. I got most of everything that's in that engine from there. The only thing that I did not get from there was my pulleys. Those are unorthodox pulleys, but that company doesn't even make those pulleys anymore. But Monkey Wrench Racing does make underdrive pulleys still for this motor. So go to monkeywrenchracing.com and they will have a bunch of stuff for the car and the motor. Those IP coils, guys, I would suggest not even buying them. Just keep your stock ones. Honestly, that's just for fancy looks. I got those off of someone else a long time ago. I don't even remember how much I paid for them. It was cheap, but these brand new were like $700. I was like, heck no, I'm not paying that much for some coils. So I bought those secondhand. They've been working fine. I haven't had any issues. Does it do anything? Probably not. But yeah. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the outside, I believe. I already went through everything. And last but not least, the LED light bulbs, also on eBay, and the yellow tinted fog lamps, also on eBay. I have the high beam and the low beam. So those bulbs are a different number, I believe. But as you can see, I have both high and low beams for LED. And I think that's it, guys. Oh, my hella horns. These things don't even work anymore. I mean, they work, but I need to get new hella horns. But again, guys, also on eBay. The grill, I don't think I talked about the grill. Front grill, guess where I got it, guys? eBay. Yep. So this car, guys, I would say 90% of it was from eBay. The only thing that's not eBayed up is the motor. Obviously, don't really want to get parts from eBay to build the motor. It's not very smart. But most of everything else, guys, eBay's pretty good, man. I've had this grill for forever. Lasted me on, for a long time. The only thing I've replaced more than once is the lip, because let's just face it, it's pretty low to the ground and you hit stuff. Things happen. So yeah, guys, pretty much that is it for the video, I believe. Yeah, if you guys have any other questions, guys, another thing that I was going to say, if you guys know who else makes these, leave it in the comments. Obviously, we lost our brother, Papo Post, that used to make these. So if anybody knows of anyone else that makes them, I'd appreciate if you just messaged or put it in the description, or you can tell me and then I'll put it in the description. Not in the description, but put it in the comments and I'll put it in the description. So we know somebody else makes them, and you guys know who makes them. So that's pretty much it for today, guys. I just wanted to make this video so that you guys don't have any questions about where I get my stuff. And you can just look at this video, go to the description page, and just click away and buy away. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until the next one, I'm still waiting on my intake manifold, unfortunately. But AMM Fab is done with it. He just has not sent it back to me. I messaged him today, asked him what's up with that. Honestly, guys, that thing came out so good that I've been super patient because that thing is going to be monstrous once it's here. I love how that AMM Fab intake manifold came out. If you guys have not seen, check out my Instagram. Go on All From The Phone on Instagram and you will see pictures of how this guy did it. And it was, oof, it's nice. I'm very, very excited about it. So that's pretty much it for today, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Oh, the intake manifold, guys, if you want work like that done, definitely message AMM Fab. He definitely was excited about how this intake manifold came out as well, and he wants customers. So if you guys are interested in getting your intake manifold done up like mine, hit up AMM Fab and he will hook you up. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and that you get something out of it. And on to the next one. Peace out.